Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In our today's video, we will discuss about time domain analysis of different systems. Two approaches are used for analysis and design of control system. The first technique is classical or frequency domain technique, which we have used in our previous discussions. In this technique, we have differential equation. We find the Laplace transform of these differential equations to find the transfer function, and then we generate a mathematical model of the system that algebraically relates the output to the input. The limitation with this classic technique is that this is applicable only to the LTI systems or single input, single output systems. The commonly technique nowadays is to use the state space technique, which is also called the modern or time domain approach. This is applicable for modeling, analyzing, and designing a wide range of systems. This technique can also be used for nonlinear systems. So let's take an example of a RL circuit. Here we have input in the form of voltage and two voltages across resistance and inductor. We apply KVL loop equation and get the LdI by dt plus voltage across the resistance Ri will be equal to the input voltage V of t. Let's solve this using the first technique of classical technique by using Laplace transform. The derivative of this current will be equal to S I of S minus the initial condition, initial current plus R I of S from here will be equal to voltage across V of S. Input voltage. If we have unit step input 1 over S here, we want to find the current. So here I have completed this calculation. So we have this equation from here, and here we have taken I of S common. This will be equal to unit step plus this initial current. So dividing with R plus LS here and here, we get this I of S term in left hand side. So from here we can take the inductance L common, and we get S plus R over L. From here this L will be cancelled, so this term will be remain here. So to find from here, we cannot find the inverse Laplace. We have to separate this. So we can separate this by using the partial fraction or by using this our knowledge. We have separated this and like this. Partial fraction is best way, but here we have here using this with our separating this 1 over S and taking common, we get this minus sign, so S will be cancelled out with this S, and R over L will be here in the numerator. To balance this, we have divided with this ratio R over L here. Now this inductance will be cancelled out with this inductance, and our required equation like in this form will be. So for this term, we have to take the inverse Laplace. For 1 over S, we get the 1, and here we in the exponent e raised power minus R over L times t, and I naught plus into e raised power minus R over L t. So for this simple circuit, we have to first find the Laplace transform and then solve out for this and then inverse Laplace. Now we solve in the time domain. I of t can be determined if I naught and v of input and initial conditions are given. So in the time domain, all other variables can be expressed in terms of I of t, the state variable, and the input. So state variable it is our choice to select the state variable. For this particular value, for particular equation, we have choose the current I of t as state variable. So voltage across the resistance is equal to R I of t, and the voltage across the inductance is equal to input voltage minus the voltage drop across this resistance. So from here we get the first order derivative will be equal to input minus this term R over L I. So L will be taken common, so like this. So this equation is our state equation that describes the our system. This is output equation because we can take output from here or here, and this will be our state space the state space representation. Now if we choose VR as state variable, we can also write this is optional. So the reason for this slide is to ensure that we can select state variable of our own choice. In this case, we have chosen the voltage across a resistance as state variable. All the other variables can now written in terms of the state variable VR of t and the input V of t. Because current is equal to VR over R, so we have replaced current with this value, and our new equations will be in this form. So Ri will be replaced with the VR, and for this we have entered the value of this equation. So this is our second choice. For RLC circuit, now this is second order system. We have to write two state equations for this. First of all, we have written the KVL across this loop. Voltage across resistance, inductance, and capacitor will be equal to the input voltage. So these are our voltage across inductor, voltage across the resistance, and this is the voltage across the capacitor will be equal to the input voltage. The current is equal to the derivative of charge. Entering this value here, we get the second order equation. From these two equations, we get the network variables. The voltage across resistance is our first variable, voltage across inductor, voltage across capacitor, current, charge, and derivative of current and charge are our network variables. V of t is input, and select I of t and Q of t. We have selected two variables because it's second order system, so we will have to write two first order differential equations. In state space representation, the maximum order of the derivative is 1. So we have to write the first order differential equations. For nth order system, we will write n first order differential equations. So this is our first equation. From here we get the second first order differential equation. We can get the value of di over dt by using little knowledge of maths, moving these two values here and replacing this integration, because if you take integration on both sides we get this term equal to q of t, or we know the formula charge across the capacitor is equal to q is equal to c multiplied with voltage. So this is our second equation. So the output equation, we have taken output across the inductor, so the output equation can also be get from here. This is a voltage across the capacitor, inductor, sorry. So moving these two terms here, get the voltage across the inductor. L of t is linear combination of state variables q of t and I of t, the state variables, both state variables and the input. This is state space representation. These are state equation and this is the output equation. Now this is alternate choice in terms of V of R. This is again optional because we will use the current and charge as state variable. These are our state equations, two first order differential equation, and this is our output equation. State equation is linear combination of the state variables plus the input. So this here we have state variable current and charge. So like this. So this is our state equation. X is the derivative, x dot is the derivative of first order derivatives of the state variables, and this will be the linear combination of state variables, and this will be the input multiplied with b vector. The output equation will be C will be equal to linear combination of the state variables plus the input multiplied with the d vector. So in this case, we want to convert the state equation into the state space representation. So because we have two derivatives, first order derivatives, so this x dot matrix vector will have two terms here. The A will be 2 cross 2 matrix because we have x equal to vector of two state variables. These are our two state variables. Because here we have no charge constant, here we have 0, and for current we have 1, minus 1 over LC coefficient and minus R over L will be written here. Here we have no input, so 0 will be written here first term of the column, and there this is second term 1 over L will be used here. Similarly, we can make this output equation. Some few observations for the state space representation is, for a system with many variables, we need to differentiate equations only to solve for a selected subset of the system variable, and it is our choice to select the state variables. We have chosen in this case the current and the charge. These meaning state variables can be evaluated algebraically from the variables in the subset. The selected subset of system variable are the state variables. This will be used for making the state equations. For nth order system, we write n simultaneously first order differential equations in terms of state variables. As I have already told you, that the highest derivative used in the state equations is the first order. So if we have second order derivative, we have convert this into first order by by letting this term, for example, dq over dt is equal to current. So for to make this second order into first order, we can write this equation in terms of the current. We call this system of simultaneous differential equations the state equations. If we know the initial condition of all the state variables and we have given the input for time greater than t sub naught, we can solve the simultaneous differential equation for the state variables. The state variables are algebraically combined with the system's input to find the remaining system variables. This algebraic equation is the output equation. The state equation and the output equation represent the system, and this representation is the state space representation of the system. How to choose the state variable? The choice of state variable for a given system is not unique, and a minimum number of state variables must be selected as component of the state vector. State vector is the vector of state variables, so we have to choose the minimum number of state variables, and the minimum number of state variables is sufficient to completely describe the state of the system. But the condition for the state vector that components of the state vector must be linearly independent. If if the state variable are linearly dependent on one another, we cannot use these as state variable, because only linearly independent components will be used as state variables. The common terminologies in the state space terms are linear combination. Like when we write the state equation x dot is equal to ax plus bu. So here we have linear combination of this A matrix with this state variable vector, state vector x. So the state vector must be linearly independent, and system variable are all the variables of the system. State variables that we have selected, the minimum number of state variables should be selected. State vector, like here x, that hold all the state variables. State space is the domain in which we are solving this our equations. State equation is combination of all this. This is called the state equation, and the output equation that gives us the output. So this is our state equation, and this is our output equation. Y is the output equation. X is state vector which has all the state variable, and x dot is the time derivative of the state vector. U is input, which is used here and here. So because x dot is derivative of x, to convert x dot to x we need one integrator. So by using integrator we have convert this x dot to x. We have u input and y output. we are representing in the terms of block diagram, general state space representation. So if we multiply with this term A here, AX, and add with input gain and input and gain du, we get x dot. So we have input multiply with b, we get x dot. First we get the derivative and x dot, integrate it to get x, then multiply with a, input multiply with b, and both are added to get the x dot again. So after we get x, we multiply with c gain here, add with d input and multiply with d, we will get the output like this. A is system matrix and B is input matrix. So Cx will be added with du to get the output y. So this is our general state space representation. C is the output matrix and D is feed forward matrix. So this is our, again, the instead of using the vector and matrix, we have written in linear as linear combination. So these are both type of representation. So this is our state space representation. In terms of derivative, first order derivative, and this is in terms of vector and matrix. So this is our time domain analysis and introduction to state space representation. Thank you.